Cool.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you? How do you think today went for you?
It was good. A little sloppy in the second half, or not in the second half, but like in the second drive. Didn't really want to throw that pick. Should have settled them down, but I feel like overall it was good.
What happened on that play?
Yeah, no, just got to throw the ball away, right? When a play is not there, just throw it away.
I mean, I'm sure that's not always an easy line for you to ride because you have the ability to make that play. Is there a part of it where you're at your own end, it's first down? Like, is that part of the thinking that's got to go in?
Yeah, for sure. Just trying to get back out of the end zone, right, and just try to find an explosive. But, yeah, I play like that. Just throw it away. Get the second down.
Are you that that's the only time you have to play a game where you get called down without getting tackled?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. It was actually funny. We had a practice the other day, and we're at the 5-yard line, and I told Coach Rue, I was like, just make me live. And he made me live for one play, but then we handed the ball off, so it really didn't mean anything. But
Did you feel like some of those times where they whistled you down, like you had yards that were still to be gained?
there's and that happens with all the quarterbacks, right? Like when you break a run, they call you down 10 yards when shoot the guy wasn't even near you, right? But no, it is what it is, though.
Did you learn about the wind in Nebraska, just getting your opportunity to throw in some of the windy conditions you might face?
No, I feel like the wind's good, right? When you're with the wind, shoot, it's nice the ball goes farther. But we've been practicing in the wind, shoot, for like 10, 12 practices. We've been outside, and it's been good, but it really hasn't been that crazy.
What do you think of Jamal Rule today?
Yeah, Jamal's a stud. I knew this since first practice, right? He broke a long run, and shoot, it was week 1 and a couple practices. He was breaking all these runs, and I'm like, dang, like this kid's legit, right? Even though he's right here. But no, he's a really good player.
You walked through that second touchdown, the one to Quinn.
So we honestly called the play. We called the same play like 3 times in a row, and I hit Ja'Cory on it. Tried to go back to him, didn't work. We put Quinn back out there. He ran a great route, and shoot, that was an insane catch. Right, one hand, it was awesome.
You've obviously got Ja'Cory and Quasi and Isaiah as experienced receivers. To be able to also rely on a guy like Quinn to make that kind of a catch, what does that say about the depth that you have among that group?
Yeah, no, I think the depth is insane. Honestly, with Quinn, he's been playing at a high level. Tezzy has been playing really good too. All those guys, they've been competing at a high level, so it's been really good.
You guys ran a lot of tempo today. How comfortable are you with tempo? And Coach Rule said, kind of hinted that we might see more of that if it works for us.
Yeah, no, I think Coach Holt does a great job knowing when to tempo, right? And the guys they love tempo because it catches the defense off balance. So it's huge for us to do in the long term.
Have you been over your career? Have you run a lot of tempo?
Yeah, I have.
At Virginia, we did a lot of tempo.
What was it like playing 30 times for a spring game?
Yeah, insane, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, to come out and Husker Nation's insane, right? They're wild. They get after it, but it's awesome playing in front of them.
Anthony, do you like that you guys aren't even to April yet, and you've got this entire spring under your belt, and what's the objective? There's at least a month left of school before you start the summer stuff. What do you hope to get out of these next few weeks?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're still doing football, right? Just because we're done with spring ball doesn't mean we're stopping doing football, right? So these next couple of weeks, we're going to still be out there running through plays and getting stuff done. It's nice though to be done, and now I can get connection with the receivers, running backs, tight ends. So that'll be awesome.
What do you think is the biggest thing you've learned this spring about you and about Nebraska?
About Nebraska?
And about you in your place here.
Okay, cool. I think for me, as being here, just learning the system, right? I think learning a whole new offense it's new, but I've done it, right? I've done it at Virginia and at UNLV, so that's been super fun. And also, what was your question?
Where your place is here and what Nebraska feels about it.
I love Nebraska, right? It's awesome. Lincoln, it's like a college town. It's super nice. Omaha is awesome too. Great food in Omaha. But yeah, it's been great here.
Anything else for Anthony? Great, thank you.
Cool.